chorei, eu nunca pude imaginar que isso fosse acontecer. E numa bola de cristal vi o futuro transformar, e o que era bom ficou legal. Passarinho da montanha, quando chega, voou, voou. Passarinho da montanha, quando chega, voou.
All right, we are walking towards the Praça de Comercio, and we are right by the ocean here. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. But yes, we're going to the Praça de Comercio. It's actually the port area. This is where people would venture out to the world to bring back goods, to go out and conquer, colonize, I don't know, whatever they were doing back in those days. But most people don't know that Portugal was a superpower in the world back in like the 1500s. And actually it's an older country than Spain. It was a country before Spain became a country. Spain was made up, which Portugal also, of the Iberian Peninsula. And before Spain became a country, it consisted of different kingdoms. So those kingdoms then united and became a country, which we now know as Spain. But before they united and became a country, Portugal was a country. So that's why it's older than Spain. And a lot of history here, very rich in history. Actually, at that time, once Spain became a country and Portugal was a country, they were the two, at that time, the two superpowers of the world. So half of the world basically, or essentially, belonged to Spain, and half belonged to Portugal. And the half that belonged to Portugal was like the western half with Brazil, parts of Africa, like Cape Verde, Angola, and then Spain ruled the other half. So they were the two major empires in the world at that time in history. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful place here. Lots of history, like I said. So this is the ocean behind me. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a hot day today. It's humid here. The sun is beaming. I always say it's about 80 degrees, but it feels hotter with the humidity and just like no cap on the sun. There's no clouds. It's just sunny, bright and sunny. So, all right, we made it here. I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is the Praça de Comercio, place of commerce, or plaza of commerce. So back in the 1500s or in the earlier centuries, this is where they would set out and set sail. It was like a port for the city, for the country, just like Porto was. But now it's just a beautiful place where people like to gather and congregate. We got restaurants here. Beautiful monument here. Beautiful statue right in the middle. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you can kind of see São Jorge Castle. That's actually going to be our next destination. But São Jorge Castle is right up there behind it, that yellow building there. You can kind of see the tip of it right here. And then of course we have, I believe this is the Atlantic Ocean. Absolutely beautiful. We have Joey there. So yeah, we're gonna take you next to the São Jorge Castle. catching the Lisbon subway. Right?
Yep.
At the Rato
Race
station. We gotta go to Kais Sodre.
Okay. Nice, this one.
Catching 758 Kais Sodre. Okay.
Kais.
So we found it. Now we're gonna get on the subway. If you can't walk, this is not the city, right? For you. And I should listen to my husband. Instead of wearing these, I should have wore sneakers. I have been wearing them this whole time. I just wanted to do something different today. Careful. But now I'm wishing I would have just worn my sneakers. Life would have been easier, but it's okay. I can still do it. Now, one thing they say, and I agree and believe it. If it's raining, this is a rough city.
Deixa que o amor invade a porta da tua casa. Deixa que o carinho seja o beijo de uma flor. Deixa que o amor invade a porta da tua casa. Deixa que o carinho seja o beijo de uma flor. Desde pequenino que eu sei que o amor é cura, amolece a dor e ingratidão. Desde pequenino que eu sei que o amor perdura, basta ter carinho e compreensão. Deixa que o amor invada.
So we are at the São George
St. George
Castle.
St.
We
George
thought
Castle.
we thought we were going to an exit when we came down these stairs.
And that's
See
only
those
halfway.
stairs?
It's only
See?
halfway.
But yeah, we're at a halfway mark right now. This is the rest.
It was only about.
That's the rest. And then we get down there, we realize there's no exit. But
Oops, we have to go
it
back
served
up.
a great view. As you can see, we got the April 25th bridge. Now see the comparison of San Francisco? This is why, because the April 25th bridge the same architect that built the Golden Gate Bridge also
No worries.
built, you're good, built the April 25th bridge. So you can definitely see the comparison. It looks just like the Golden Gate Bridge, but this one is called the April 25th bridge. And then of course the trolleys. This is a city of 7 hills, and trust me, I don't know, but we definitely felt the impact. But look at that sunset. It is absolutely beautiful up here. I mean, just this place serves amazing views. If you have the Lisboa, or if you get the Lisboa card, you get to free entry into the São Jorge Castle. What do you have to say about the Lisboa card?
The Lisboa card, just make sure you're going to use it. It's like $50-something per person. Just make sure you're going to use it, and if not, like with us, I think we probably wasted half of the money.
Think so?
I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But as of right now,
yeah,
we've only used like $35 of it, and it was like $60 for both of us. So we'll see what happens. And tomorrow we're gonna have a whole. We have a whole lot to spend on, but we'll find out. But just like I said, make sure that all that you're going to do warrants buying them.
And to utilize that, just make sure you're using the trains, make sure you're using the bus. Those are all things that are included in it. There's several museums. Make sure you're going to like 3 or 4 museums and places like this, and that will help you get your money's worth. But look at that sunset over the city. Very nice.
Portugal.
Wow.
Reminds me of the stairs I walked up on that subway. Actually, that was worse.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty steep. Oh, that's picturesque. That's a nice one.
My fault.
Nice. Very nice.
Fui de Viela, ai, Viela, mas elas dei com ela e que dei-me enfeitiçado. Sob a luz de candeeiro estava ali o fado inteiro, pois toda ela era fã. Sob a luz de candeeiro estava arvorei, margingão. Só me lembro uma guitarra a chorar penas da vida. Ver no rosto desta gente espelhar-se a minha infância. É como se de repente fosse de novo criança. Se alguém quis expressar sua raiz, é que esqueceu que foi feliz. Esta emoção de estar aqui pode ser saudade, pode ser saudade. Andei à tua procura, perdido na noite escura, pelas ruas da cidade. Em cada rosto que vi, não sei porquê, mas senti aumentar esta saudade. Em cada rosto que vi, não sei porquê, mas senti aumentar esta saudade.